Hi, Gage. Let's check this out, buddy. So let me get my pen happening here for us before we get too carried away. All right. So you've done everything right so far, right? Because we're adding two fractions with unlike denominators, you multiplied the two denominators, crossed them down, and you created your two equivalent fractions. Beautiful. Now what we need to do is add them. We can only add or subtract fractions when we have the common denominator, which we have now. And when we do that, we just add or subtract the numerator. So this answer is going to be over 225. And we're just going to do some addition here, right? 850 plus 306. Remember the challenge, no calculators, try not. Okay, so 1156. So this works out to 1156 over 225. So you can go ahead and try to blast that in. Like if we're working over here, we could just type in, I'll get some numbers happening here if I can. Bear with me, I'll get my keyboard attached here. Trying to do this all fancy. What do we get there? 1156? Let's give that a shot. All right, so we can blast that in. Right? And that's effectively it. The next part now, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to multiply, right? So if we go back, erase all this, we have 34 over 9 times the same thing, right? Times 34 over 25. Is that the right one? 34 over 9 times 34 over 25. Now we're going to multiply that out. So here when we're multiplying it out, there's a couple of things we could think about. 34 and 25 don't easily divide, unfortunately, and the same way over here. So we're going to have to multiply, old school. We could do that over here. We get our pen working. Go 34 times 34. And we'll just do that out, right? 4 fours are 16, carry the 1. 4 times 3 is 12, add 1 is 13, a 0, which means now we're over with the 3. 3 times 4 is 12. We'll still carry the 1 up here. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. We'll add those partial products, 6, 5, and 11. So we still get 1156 over 225. Now with multiplication, obviously, we know still that 9 times 25 is 225. So the big basis of this question, I just want you to recognize that when you're given two problems, and I'll blow this up so you can see it, when we're adding fractions with unlike denominators, we need to multiply them to create those equivalent fractions and then add them. When we're multiplying, we can just straight multiply top, top, bottom, bottom, and then reduce. But in this case, it's already in lowest terms. So I hope that helps, buddy. Let me know if it doesn't.